Welcome friend in the next lecture of several variable calculus. In the previous lecture we discussed the chain rule, case 1, case 2, then general version of a chain rule, and we solved some examples also there. We have to solve few more example in today's lecture. So our topic is examples on chain rule. Examples on chain rule. So we will write first example. So we solve a first example. If u is equal to x raised to 4 y plus y square z cube, where x is equal to r s e raised to t, y is equal to r s square e raised to minus t, z is equal to r square s sin t, find the value of del by u by del by s. Only you have to find the del by u by del by s when r is equal to 2, s is equal to 1 and t is equal to 0. So what we have? We have u is equal to x raised to 4y plus y square z cube, and x is equal to what? rs e raised to t, y is equal to what? rs square e raised to minus t, and z is equal to r square s sin t, r square s sin t. So we draw the tree diagram for writing the definition or chain rule for del by u by del by s. What we see here? We see that u is a function. U is function of x, y, z, and x, y, z, and x, y, z are functions of, they are the functions of what? S, R, S and T. Hence, what we can say that? Hence, U is a differentiable. U is differentiable, or we can write composite function of RST. Okay, so what we write here? Our u is a function of what? Three variable x, y and z. This x, y, z are the function of r, s, t. This again a function of r, s, t. This again a function of r, s and t. Now what we have to take? We have to write the del by u by del by s chain rule. So we use the general version for the chain rule. In this we have so what we use? We use general version of chain rule, in which what? N is equal to what? N is equal to how much? U is a function of three variable, and M is equal to what? M is equal to what? X is variable, a function of x, y, that is r, s and t, that is both are 3. Okay, so what we can write now? What we have? We have to write the del by u by del by s, and for this which path we have to take? Path from u to s. So this is first path we can write. This is our first path, then this is our second path, and this is our third path. And you have to write the all partial derivatives, that is del by x by del by u by del by x, and del by x by del by s. Take product of this, add this into the del by u by del by y, and here del by u y by del by x, and here again del by u by del by z, and this is del by z by del by s. So take the product of these partial derivatives and add this, we will get dA by u by dA by s. So how we write this? DA by u by dA by x into dA by x by dA by s plus dA by u by dA by y, dA by y by dA by s plus dA by u by dA by z, dA by z by dA by s. Okay. Now we have to find the partial derivatives, and then we have to put the values of r, s and t. DA by u by dA by x, take derivative of this u with respect to what? X, keeping y and z constant, that is 4 what? 4x cube y plus what? 0. Derivative of this 0 because both the terms constant. DA by u by dA by x by dA by s, this is nothing but r e raised to t plus dA by u by dA by y, then it should be x raised to 4 plus 2y z cube into dA by y by dA by s. DA by y by dA by s, it is what? 2rs e raised to minus t plus now dA by u by dA by z. This first term is constant, the derivative 0, and take derivative of second term, that is 3y square into dA by z by dA by s. DA by z by dA by s is what? R square sin t. Derivative of s is 1. And now what we have to put? We have to put r is equal to 2, s is equal to 1, t is equal to 0. Then what is our x? X is what? R is 2 into 1 into e raised to 0. What should be this? This should be what? 2 into 1 into 1, it should be 2. Similarly, y is what? 2 into 1 square into e raised to minus 0. It is again what? It is again a 2. It is again a 2. And what should be z? Z is equal to what? R square, that means 2 square into s means 1 into sin t. T is what? 0. So sin 0. This value is 0. Therefore, dA by u by dA by what? S at point r is equal to 2, s is equal to 1, t is equal to 0. What should be this? Write it 1 by 1. R is equal to 2. Put these values and put x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 0. Is it? Now put these values, all values here. 4 into 2 cube into 2 into r is what? R is 2 into e raised to 0 plus second term. Now 2 raised to 4 plus 2 into 2 into 0 cube or 0, you can write 2 into what is our r? 2 into 1 into e raised to 0 minus 0 or 0 plus, just put the values here also, 3 into 2 square into z is 0 and again here r is 2 square sin 0. Do simplification this, you will get our required answer. 4 into 2, 8 and 8 8s are 64, it should be 128 plus what we can write here? 2 raised to 4, now this term is 0, is it? This term is 0, 2 raised to 4, it should be what? 2 raised to 4 is 16 into 2 2s are, this term is 0, 2 2s are 4, it should be 4 and now this term will be 0. So what should be this? 128 plus 16 4s are 64, it is equal to what? 2 and here is a 8, 9 and it should be 192. So this is our required answer. Dabba u by dabba s, dabba u by dabba s at point r is equal to 2, s is equal to 1 and t is equal to 0. Okay. So in the similar way we can solve so many problems. So we will go for the one more problem. We solve a second problem. So what is our problem? If g is a function of st, it is equal to f of s square minus t square minus s square, and f is differentiable function. This f is differentiable, then g satisfies this given equation. We have to prove this. And for proving this, what we have to find? We have to find dabba g by dabba s, and we have to find dabba g by dabba t, and we have to then multiply by t and s. You will get the, and add them, you must got a 0. Okay. So how we will solve? One by one. Let what we can do, x is equal to s square minus t square and y is equal to what? T square minus s square. Then what we can say, g of st, it is our f of xy, and what we see that therefore g is function of, g is a function of x and y, and x and y are functions of s and t. So we write the chain rule using what? Tree diagram. So draw a tree diagram again here. So what should be this? Now we have a function g. G is a function of what? X and y, and this x and y is a function of, what? This is s and t. Okay. Now you can write the dabba g by dabba s. Dabba g by dabba s. Dabba g by dabba s is equal to what? It is nothing but what? Our f, you can say. G is our f. Okay. So what we can write here? Dabba f by dabba x into dabba x by dabba s plus dabba f by dabba y into dabba y by dabba s. Now just put all the derivatives, value of derivative, dabba f by dabba x, it is, value is not given, so it is a similar dabba f by dabba x. So what is dabba x by dabba s? Dabba x by dabba s, this. So it should be what? Dabba s, x by dabba s, derivative of x with respect to s, keeping t constant, it should be 2s. Similarly dabba f by dabba y, what is it? Dabba y by dabba s, so again it is a minus 2s. So what we need here? We have to, or you can say this is our equation dabba g by dabba s. This is our equation number first. Similarly, you can write the rule for dabba g by dabba what? T. It is equal to dabba f by dabba x into dabba x by dabba t plus dabba f by dabba y into dabba y by dabba t. Just again put the values, find the partial derivatives. Dabba f by dabba x, it is same. Now what we have to put? Dabba x by dabba t, it should be minus 2t plus dabba f by dabba y, and what we are getting here, it should be del by y by del by t, it should be 2. So this is our equation number second. So what we have to take, we have to prove these things. So we take LHS, or we can write hence what, t del by f by del by s plus s del by g by del by t, it is equal to what? It is equal to what? T into, from equation 1 and 2. What we can write here from equation 1 and 2? T into what? Put the value, all these value, del by f by del by x into 2s plus del by f by del by y into minus 2s plus what we can write here? Here is our now s into del by f by del by x minus 2t plus del by f by del by y, it is 2t. Now solve this. What we are getting? 2st del by f by del by x plus or minus 2st del by f by del by y plus what we are getting, or here again minus 2st del by f by del by x plus 2st del by f by del by y. And now we see this term will get cancelled with this term, and this term will get cancelled with this, and it is equal to 0. Therefore, or hence, t del by, this should be what? G del by g by del by s plus s del by g by del by t, it is equal to 0. Proved, we can say. Okay, so very simple. Just we have to find del by s, g by del by s, del by g by del by t. Put it is in this equation, you must got 0. Okay, so we will go for the next problem. So we solve the next problem. If z is equal to f of xy, that is z is function of x and y, has continuous second order partial derivatives. That means second order partial derivatives exist and it is continuous. So, and x is equal to r square plus x square and y is equal to 2rs. Then we have to find the del by z by del by r and del by square z by del by r square. That is first order and second order partial derivative of z. So what is given? Given z is equal to f of xy, x is equal to r square plus s square and y is equal to 2rs. So now z is function of what? Z is function of x and y, and this x and y are the function of r and s. R and s. So you can write the chain rule. So using chain rule we get. So what we are getting? Del by z by del by r. So first we have to solve the first problem. Del by z by del by r. So what we can write? We have two parts, z r, zx r, zy r. Take a partial derivatives product and add them. So del by z by del by x into del by x by del by r plus what? Del by z by del by y into del by y by del by r. Okay. Now what we are getting this. Now you can put the del by x by del by. This is del by z by del by x into del by x by del by r. What is the value of del by x by del by r? It should be 2r plus del by z by del by y. Put the value of del by y by del by r. It is 2s. So this is our del by z by del by r. This is our equation number first. So we solve the first part. Now what we have to say solve? We have to solve a second part, and for this what we have to do? Differentiate equation 1 with respect to what? What we need? R square. So with respect to R. So what we are getting? DA bar by dA bar R, dA bar Z by dA bar R, it is equal to what? DA bar by dA bar R into dA bar Z by dA bar X into 2R plus dA bar Z by dA bar Y into 2S. Okay, getting this. Now what we can write? This is nothing but our dA bar square Z by dA bar R square is equal to. Now this is a dA bar R, here R and here is Zx. That means both are the function of R, therefore we have to use the product rule here. So we use a product rule, that is dA bar by dA bar R into what? dA bar Z by dA bar X plus into what? Into 2R plus what? Derivative of 2R with respect to R is 2 into dA bar Z by dA bar X plus similarly now here dA bar Z we can, this 2S is constant. Now this is nothing but dA bar by dA bar Y in dA bar by dA bar R into what? dA bar Z by dA bar R. Say this is equation number 6. Now we will try to find the derivative, these both the derivatives, value of these both the quantities or derivatives. So what we have? dA bar by dA bar R, dA bar Z by dA bar X. This is nothing but our Zx, and this Zx is again a function of X and Y. Zx is again a function of, that is if you take differentiation, this again a function of X and Y. So we have to use again a chain rule. Here. It is equal to dA bar by dA bar X, dA bar Z by dA bar X into what? dA bar X by dA bar R plus again this is function of Y also. So dA bar Z by dA bar X into dA bar Y by dA bar R, and it should be what? This is dA bar square Z by dA bar X square into what? DA bar X by dA bar R, dA bar X by dA bar R, it is 2R plus again it should be what? dA bar square Z by dA bar Y dA bar X into what? Into dA bar Y by dA bar R, it is 2S. Say dA bar R, or it is, you can write this dA bar by dA bar R, dA bar Z by dA bar X. So this is equation number 3. And similarly you can find dA bar by dA bar R, dA bar Z by dA bar Y. We are getting here, what we are getting? It is dA bar by dA bar X, dA bar Z by dA bar Y into what? dA bar X by dA bar R, dA bar by dA bar Y into dA bar Z by dA bar Y into dA bar Y by dA bar R. Okay, so now just put the values here. dA bar by, this is nothing but what? dA bar square Z by dA bar X dA bar Y into what? This is nothing but again 2R plus dA bar square Z by dA bar Y square, it is our 2S. This is equation number 4. Now what we have to do? Put equation 3 and 4 in equation 2. in equation 2. So what we are getting now? Dabba square z by dabba x square r square, it is equal to, what is the value of this? Value of this is dabba by, it should be what? It should be dabba square z by dabba x square 2r plus dabba square z by dabba y dabba x 2s into what? Into 2r plus what? 2 into what? Dabba z by dabba x. 2 into dabba z by dabba x plus now it is 2s into value of this is nothing but equation 4 dabba square z by dabba x dabba y 2r plus dabba square z by dabba y square 2s. Now do simplification. What we are doing? We write this first plus. Now it is 2r 4r square dabba square z by dabba x square plus it is what? 4rs dabba square z by dabba y dabba x plus what? We write this 4rs dabba square z by dabba x dabba y plus it is 2 to the 4 s square dabba square z by dabba y square. Now what we have? We have this second order partial derivatives are constant and hence they are equal. Mixed partial derivatives are equal. Therefore what? 2 dabba z by dabba x plus 4r square dabba square z by dabba x square, and these two quantities are equal. Therefore 4 plus 4 it should be 8 r is dabba square z by dabba x dabba y plus 4s square dabba square z by dabba y square. Why it is? Since what? Since dabba square z by dabba x dabba y it is equal to dabba square z by dabba y dabba s, as second order partial derivatives are continuous. Okay, so we are getting our dabba square z by dabba r square. In the similar way you can find or you can solve so many problems using the chain rule. So in the today's lecture we discuss some problems or we solve some problems on the chain rule. So we will stop here. Thank you very much.